In this video, I'm just going to review adding an animation to an object and just one single animation. So if I want to add the animation, I select the picture. In this case, I'm going to select the safe. I'm going to go to animations. From here, I can choose the animations from the animation gallery. So you'll notice I have entrance, emphasis, exit, and motion paths. Now, what this means is anything that's an entrance is going to happen as the item appears on the slide. Emphasis means it's already on the slide, and then it just will make an emphasis to that object. Exit means this is the way it will be when it goes off the slide, and motion paths allow you to create a path. Now there are much more entrance, emphasis, and exit effects. If you click the options at the bottom, you'll see there's a whole selection here. So if you can't find it in the gallery, you'll have to come to the more effects. So whether it's more entrance, emphasis, or exit, or more motion paths. So I'm just going to show you a few different ones. I'm going to choose float in. You'll notice it floated in from the bottom. I'm going to change my effect options. So it's saying down. So it's coming from the top this time. And when I say the top, it's from the top of where the picture is sitting right now. So maybe not from the top of the slide. If I change this to fly in came from outside the slide up onto the slide. I'm going to choose effect options from the top, and you'll see it's from outside the slide all the way down. So that's the difference between the fly and the float. I want to show you what an emphasis effect will do. So I'm going to just click here, and I'm going to choose spin. So you'll notice the object's already on the slide. It's just spinning. It's not as it comes on. It's just already on the slide. It will emphasize it. So with text, for example, you'll often see people select the text and then have the text so that it either changes color, so it changes font color, or bolds or underlines. So I'm going to change font color here, and you'll see how that's changed color. I'm going to go back to the safe. This time I'm going to choose an exit effect. So I'm going to tell it to shape. So notice it then goes off the slide. So it will just stay off the slide until you go to the next slide. You'll notice with shape, the effect options are in or out, and then circle, box, diamond, square, or a plus sign. So I'm going to choose this a diamond here, and you'll see it diamonds and fades off. And it'll be gone then until you actually play it again. I'm going to click on the safe, and actually I want to turn on the animation pane so I can show you some of the other options when you're working with animations. So I'm going to turn the animation pane on. You'll see the animations that you have set on your slide appear down this animation pane. So this will change from slide to slide. So you'll notice my first slide I had no animation, so nothing shows up. Only on the second slide will I see it because I've not put animation on anything else. If I click on one of the animations in the animation pane, to the right of it you will see a drop down arrow, and you'll see you have the option of start on click, with previous, or after previous. Start on click means you need to click the mouse. With previous means when the previous animated item goes, so will this one. After previous means if you've had a previous item animated, then this one will go after that. So you have to decide which order you want them in. In assignment 2, you'll have plenty of opportunity to use the with previous and after previous and get a better understanding of it. If I go into effect options, you're going to see the dialog box come up for the animation that I had selected. So I selected diamond, and you'll notice the direction is saying out. I have the option of in or out, so that was also up here under my effect options. And then I have the option of putting a sound on here, and these are the sounds that are built into Microsoft Office. And then after animation, it says don't dim. Now some of the time you'll have the option of dim, don't dim, hide. So you'll be able to come in and change this. Because this is an exit animation, you're seeing that that's not available to you because it's going to dim it anyways. And then animate text. So I'm going to come back here. I'm going to click on some text here, I'm going to click on this text, and I'm going to come over here and go into the effect options, and you'll see where it says animate text, I have the option of all at once, by word, by letter. I may also have the option of by paragraph. So, and sometimes I have the option of a delay in between the characters. So you choose what's best for you. You'll notice here I have the option of changing my font color to a different color. I had it set at blue because that's what the automatic option was when I actually changed this to change color earlier. I can change this to whatever color I want. So you'll notice that this window changed a little bit from when I used the exit item to when I used the font color item. So just be aware that it is going to change according to whatever animation you are using. The after animation option, remember I said you can choose don't dim, hide after animation, hide on next mouse click. You can also add colors to the animation as well. So it depends on what you're wanting to do, what kind of effect you want within your presentation. Now you also have the timings option. Now this is the same as if I went and I clicked on the item and then I chose from there timings. It's just bringing me to the timings tab. So again, this is how I want it to start, whether on click, with previous, after previous. The delay will be the same as what I have up here, and that's the delay between items. So from the previous item, from this item to the next item, how long is it going to wait? And then duration, how long it lasts. And then repeat. You can actually repeat this. So you can repeat it 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 times, or until you get to the next click, or which would mean that next animation, or until you get to the end of the slide. So you have lots of different options here, and you have the option to rewind when done playing. You also have triggers here, so you can animate as part of a click sequence, start effect on click, or start effect on play of. So you will need to use this trigger when we actually put in the sound in PowerPoint assignment 2, the snowboarding file. You will need to use animate as part of a sequence. So I'm going to click OK here, not really making any changes, just wanted to show you guys how these features work. And if you want to get rid of something, just click it and press the delete key, or you could choose the remove option from here. These can also be reordered as well. So right now, if I was to play this, so I'm going to play from the beginning, you see the safe goes off and then the text color changes. And that's because of the order I have them in the pane here. If I want the text color to change first, I'm going to move that up. So I can drag it, or I can use these up and down arrows to move it as well.